Great. Welcome. Thanks for doing this. Would you please introduce yourself to the folks who are watching this video?
Yes, thank you, Steve. Hi, my name is Thi Nguyen, and I am also a friend of Steve, as many in the video. I am a second-generation Vietnamese, Catholic by faith, and a scientist by training. Actually, I'm a neuroscientist, but I've been practicing a lot in the career area and workforce and some community organizing. I'm also a spouse and a parent of two little ones. So that's kind of my identities that I bring to this conversation.
Great. Well, it's wonderful of you to do this. So would you say something about the particular approach or how you're responding, what you're drawing on in this time?
Yeah, I think for me, I grew up in a family with a ton of cousins, and I think growing up in a very close-knit family kind of setting, I draw a lot on connection and community. And I've been thinking a lot about how this is particularly impactful because with the isolation or, sitting in our own homes or in our own buildings, how else can we find connection? So that's kind of one way.
Yeah. So what kind of advice might you share with people who are struggling with this time and trying to live the best kind of lives they can live in the midst of a COVID-19 pandemic?
Yeah, for me, I think it's about acceptance in the sense that if you are finding comfort in the grind of, finding your schedule and finding the next hobby or building that skill, that's great. If you are finding that this is all pretty overwhelming, then I think sitting in that feeling of, okay, this is a lot, there is change there. And I think just being okay with whatever it is, however your body is reacting and responding to this. But then I think that next step is then connecting with other people. I think that's something that is pretty key. Something that we're looking at too in our community. We started on our street, we have a little thread of emails that people are writing each other, sharing news, sharing ways that we can support each other as well.
Wow, that's wonderful. So as you live into this, is there any question or questions that are kind of rolling around in your head and your heart that you keep coming back to?
Yeah, one of the biggest questions I have is, for me personally, is am I doing enough? And to me, that's a tough one, because if you look at it like me as an individual, right, there's this time that you're, are you wanting to build skill? Are you doing enough mindfulness? Or are you getting enough, physical exercise? Are you doing enough for your partner and your family? And I'm playing teacher right now, right, to my young kids. Is that enough? What about my street and my community and my faith community and my family? And I think that's a big question that I have. And so, doing that community organizing, checking in on people. And at the same time, I think the kind of the yin to that yang is the acceptance of the situation. And I think sitting again in that comfort and the ebb and flow of, okay, well, now I'm in a lot of action and building, but well, now I'm really kind of tired and exhausted and need to watch a movie and, eat my ice cream that I've been, eating only a scoop of. So I think there's that I question a lot about can we make masks or can we donate this? Or there's this bombardment of, we have privilege, and I know me and my family do. And so how do we support our community? Are we doing enough? And sometimes I also remember to go back to my faith and say that prayer is another way to support each other and ourselves in this time as well.
Right. Well, Thi, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it. It's wonderful to see you.
It's great to see you too. Thanks for the conversation.
Sure.